and welcome to my crib. The only interesting thing in here are these cards here. So for those of you who are new, my name is Ash. This puppy in the background is Benny. Please don't let him scare you. He's just enjoying his rest 24/7. Today's reading is extremely exciting, and it is Who Has a Crush on You? I know, the answer we all want. The thing we all want an answer to. So, quick reminder, before any of you pick your cards, this is a general reading, okay? If something does not resonate with you, then let it go. I get a weird amount of people who just get mad at me, and like, this is not a personal reading. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't connect with a pile, then feel free to choose a different one, or feel free to watch some other videos. Also, I do offer personal readings. My email is down below. I have a tarot sale going on until December 15th. Everything is $10 off. So just shoot me an email, ask me for my price list, and I will get that to you. Okay, so we have 3 piles here today. Pile number 1 is going to be Citrine. Pile number 2 is blue calcite. And pile number 3 is black tourmaline. Okay, so just take a moment, pick whichever pile pops out at you. How we're going to do this is the first few cards are going to be who has a crush on you, and the last few cards are going to be why they have a crush on you. All right, if you haven't picked yet, then pause this video. For those of you who have already picked, you can go down below and jump through the timestamps. But I'm going to get started with pile number 1. All right, pile number 1, which is Citrine. Who has a crush on you? Let's start with these. All right, we have Scarab Beetle Spirit, which is magic works through you. We have Eagle Spirit, which is spirit has your back. And we have Squirrel Spirit, which is believe in yourself. Okay, so this person really believes they can end up with you. Also, when I pulled Eagle Spirit, or when I just saw it just now, my first thought for some reason was that the eagle might be their favorite animal. I don't know why. That might connect with some of you. But this person, like, I feel like they've wanted to be with you for so long, because we have magic works through you and spirit has your back. With magic works through you, I feel like they've wanted to be with you for so long, to the point where they dream about you. They like daydream about you. They daydream about like holding your hand and like going on dates and like being married. For some of you, I don't think, for all of you, I don't think they've gone that far, but for some of you, you know, like they're like, okay, I could see a life with this person, and because they're visualizing that, they're like manifesting you, which is very interesting. But I feel like they're currently trying to work up the guts to come out and talk to you, because we have believe in yourself. They really want to come forward. I feel like for a lot of you, you probably already kind of know who this person is. Like perhaps they've dropped signs in the past, and then you're like, okay, like, you know, like I know this person has a crush on me, but like, you know, maybe they're not saying anything, or maybe you confronted them and they denied it. For those of you who do not know the person, like, don't worry about it, because I feel like they're going to come forward. They really want to come forward because they really believe in themselves, and they believe that like this connection is going to work out if it's meant to be, and they believe it's meant to be. Okay, they believe it's meant to be, but they don't know how, or like they don't know how to go about it, because we have deep knowing in reverse, okay? So they really want to ask you out, but like they don't know how you're going to respond. Maybe that's why they're so hesitant, like they feel kind of scared. They're like, okay, like if it's meant to be, it'll happen, but they don't want to take the first steps. They're feeling very hesitant about that. And like they're kind of waiting. I feel like they're kind of waiting to like, sorry, I'm so itchy for some reason. They're just kind of waiting for something, like some sort of sign or some sort of message. And it's funny because then we have the owl on top of the moon here. Also the moon is like, you know, hidden feelings. But the owl, like the way its chest is puffed out for some reason reminds me of an eagle. Okay. So like this person could be, divinely guided by, the eagle's energy. But I feel like for some reason, like their favorite animal is probably the eagle. So that might give it away for some of you. But yeah, like this person, they just don't know how to come forward. And we have here and now in reverse, which is telling me like they think they're waiting. They think they're waiting because they think they're rationalizing it. Like, okay, I'm going to wait for the perfect moment and like, boom, like I'm going to know exactly when. But in reality, that's not the case. They're just like staying in their head, dreaming about you. Like, okay, like, oh my God, like this person's so dreamy. They're so wonderful. I wonder what it would be like to kiss them or hold their hand or like to sleep next to them or to go on dates with them. So they're just still like really fantasizing about it. And like we have round and round in reverse. So like they just keep going around and around in their head. They're like, oh, like this is the perfect person, but like I don't know how to do it. Like, is this even a good idea? And so because of that, like there's probably been a delay in them admitting their feelings. But I feel like this person has had feelings for you for quite a while, whether you know who it is or not. But I feel like if you know who this person is, let me know in the comments. Because I feel like most of you probably do. If not, then this person has hid their feelings extremely well. But this is definitely somebody who's had a crush on you for quite a while. We have tending the future, okay? So they really like, they're just like daydreaming about a future with you. They're just really like, they really, really want a future with you. They like literally just like want to marry you. They see you as somebody that like they could marry in the future. And, you know, that's really like what they want. But they think you're, I don't know, because we have a time to walk alone. So they might think that you're kind of abrasive or like you're just kind of like a loner, or you might see them like you're not interested in it, or you're not interested in a relationship, or you're too busy to have a relationship. Whether or not that's actually the case, because I know some people are going to be like, well, that's not true. I want a relationship. Like that's just how they perceive you. Okay. And people don't always perceive us as the way we perceive ourselves. But you know, like this person thinks that like you rather be alone, like you rather not have a relationship. And that's, I think, why they're so hesitant. And we have be still a while. So like this person's like, again, as I said, like they're just watching and waiting because like they think like the perfect time is going to pop up. They think something's going to kind of change and like maybe you'll change your mind and, or maybe you'll start showing interest in them so then they can do it. Like, I feel like they're just too afraid to take those steps now. So they're just kind of staying still and they're staying put and they're just kind of waiting and they don't know what they're waiting for. But their fear is just keeping them from moving forward. All right, let's see why they have a crush on you. You're just, wow. You have all major arcana cards. So we have the white heart here. Literally, like, you're just so beautiful and magical. Or handsome, depending on what word you prefer. But, like, you are just magnificent. You're like a gem. You know what I mean? Like, you're like a diamond in the rough. You're like, you know how lotuses bloom in mud? You're like a lotus, if that makes sense. Like, you're like a very rare person to them. Like, you're a very rare find. This person knows that there's nobody like you, and they're never going to find anybody like you again. And like they see your potential. They don't think everybody else sees your potential, but they see your potential. We have the fairy wind here. So this makes me think that like they think you're very fleeting. When I think fleeting, I think of like Aries energy. So maybe you have some Aries energy. But they think like, you know, every single day is different with you, and you're constantly changing and you're constantly going towards the future. You're a very hard worker. You're very, very maybe spontaneous for some of you. But I feel like this person just thinks like you're just extremely magical, and like they feel like if they blink, they're gonna miss you, if that makes sense. Like they want to watch your every move because you're just so gorgeous and you're so unique and you're so different and you're always doing different things or trying new things. Or maybe you travel a lot. You could travel a lot as well. We also had the Council of Animals. I almost said the Cancel of Animals, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. The Council of Animals. So they think you're extremely friendly. They think either you have an extremely close friend group or you have an extremely close family. They think people flock to you. They think people love you. They think people love your wisdom. They think you're very wise. You're very loving. You're very social. Whether or not you think about yourself that way, this is how this person sees you. And because of that, they see your charm. And, you know, it could be like maybe you're really popular. They think you're really popular. They think you're very extroverted. And they think you have like a natural beauty to you. And like they think people are attracted to you because like maybe you're an indigo child, or maybe you're a healer or very empathetic or something like that. But it really interests them. So yeah, that's why. All right, guys, hope that resonated with you. If not, feel free to go check out a different video. Please let me know down in the comments what you think, because I love reading your guys' comments. I will read them for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like, I never get sick of hearing from you guys. Also, please do remember, I have personal readings, so email me down below. Sorry, my email is down below. That didn't make any sense either. My email is down below, and I have a tarot sale going on. $10 off all readings until September 15th, so go check that out. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, people who picked pile number 2, which is blue calcite. Let's see who has a crush on you. Okay, we have sweet results await, which is B, spirit. I almost said beer. Oh my gosh. I've been all over the place recently and my brain has been so scattered, so I'm so sorry. We have koi fish spirit, which is there is always enough. And we have slow and steady wins the race. Okay, this person has had a crush on you forever. Literally probably even years. So if you've had like a friend that you've known for a really long time, or somebody that just like keeps in touch with you every once in a while, like they have a crush on you for real. Because we have sweet results await and there is always enough, I'm thinking like this person doesn't really like want to come forward because like they're okay with anything with you. They're okay with like just being friends with you. They're okay with just talking to you like once a month, as long as you're just like kind of in their life. And so they're thinking like, I think they're thinking like, you know, like no matter what, I will always have a relationship with this person. Like this person is meant to be in my life. I will always have sweet results, as in I will always have this person around me in some sort of way. And there's always enough, because like even if this person doesn't like me that way, even if this person dates other people, like I know they will give something to me too. Okay, and I think because of that, like they haven't moved forward. Like perhaps I get the feeling that like they just didn't want to move forward with it because I don't know. I think they don't think you're as interested as they are. And so they were always kind of waiting, like, oh, maybe this person will like suddenly have interest in me and they will come towards me. So I think that's why. For those of you who like, you don't know who this person is at all, it could be somebody who like maybe has been following your social media for a long time. I don't mean that in a creepy way. Like they could have been like a follower of yours and they just like love your personality and like started having a crush on you. Maybe they followed your Tumblr or your Twitter or your Instagram for a couple of years. But it's definitely somebody who, it doesn't even have to be a couple of years. It could have been like a couple of months or like a couple of, or like even 1 year. But like, I feel like they've had a crush on you for an extremely long time and they're just kind of like, okay, like maybe if I take this day by day, then maybe we'll get closer. Or like, so if somebody's like trying to get close to you right now, that's probably why, for some of you. But I think they think like, okay, like, you know, maybe one day this person will realize that they like me, or maybe I'll get a little bit closer to this person and then I can ask. But they're just, you know, they're not like in a rush to show you or tell you, okay? And it's because okay, it's because they think you guys are never gonna date. They think you guys are never gonna work out because we have not for you. Okay, so honestly, like if this person, I don't know, like they think you're too good for them because we have imagine in reverse. They think you're too good for them, so they can't even imagine being with you. Like they have this crush on you. They think you're just such a beautiful, wonderful person. They really just like having you in their life, but they can't imagine that you would like somebody who is like them, or they can't imagine that you would like them. And they don't feel like, they just feel like you guys wouldn't work out, or you would say no, or you would reject them. And like, that's literally like the reason why they're not coming towards you. It could be a same-sex crush because we have by the book in reverse. So if you're a woman, it could be a friend, like a female friend. If you're a man, it could be a male friend. But also I feel like perhaps it's somebody who's a lot older than you or a lot younger than you. It's something there's something about the relationship that would be a little unusual. And I'm not saying like unusual as in like, oh, it's bad or, you know, anything like that, or like it's taboo. Like I don't believe in that kind of stuff. But I mean unusual as in like, you know, probably not what most people would think as like a relationship. So like saying this from like, I would say like probably more of like a social media or like a, like I guess a media point of view, you know, it would be like a man and a woman around the same age or a little bit older or a little bit younger or something like that. Like there's just something that like this like relationship would not adhere to those like social standards, so to speak. So, you know, it could even like, this sounds weird, but for some of you, it might be a cousin. Like it could even be like, I don't know. When I was a kid, I had a crush on my cousin, you know, because like I didn't understand what any of that meant, and my cousin was cute, you know. So some of you are probably like, oh my god, you're like, she's so weird, I'm clicking off of this reading. But like, you know, like that's the truth, and like nothing ever happened obviously because like we were kids. But you know, like it could be like an innocent crush, like maybe like your neighbor has a crush on you, or like I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. I feel like most of you probably already know or probably have some sort of idea. But it could be like, you know, maybe somebody's really older, like a much older than you. Like it could even be like maybe a family friend like has a crush on you, or like your dad's coworker, or like something like that. But it doesn't. This is kind of like sounding creepy at this point. It could even like, you know, it could just be somebody that you know. I feel like it's somebody you know. It's probably somebody you're actually friends with because it seems like you are present in their life. So, you know, it could even be like maybe somebody you work with who's just a lot older than you, or maybe you're older than them. Or like, you know, I feel like this is more of like an innocent kind of crush. I don't feel like it's creepy at all. I feel like it's more innocent. But like they just know it's not going to work out. They're like, okay, like there's no way this is going to work out. So I'm just going to like stand still. So we have sharing your wisdom, okay? So again, I feel like this person just really loves to be in your present. They probably ask you for lots of advice. They just really like being around you. I feel like you support this person quite a bit, and maybe that's kind of why they started developing feelings for you, if you've been like their shoulder to cry on, or it could be vice versa as well. Like they could have been your shoulder to cry on. But yeah, they think you're extremely smart, and they just like love having that with you. We have to dance with joy. So maybe this is somebody you've gone out and like partied with or danced with, for some of you. But I also feel like you just bring a lot of joy into this person's life, and they just revel in it. Like they just love it. They just want to like, they don't want to lose that, you know? And, because of that, we have Grace here. Because of that, they're just going to pretend like, you know, they don't even have a crush on you. Like nothing's going on, like nothing's happening. Because they don't want to lose this kind of connection with you. And like I said, like they don't think anything's going to come of it. So yeah, let's see why they have a crush on you. So we have the Hermit here, okay? So they like how relaxing you are. Like you're very relaxing to them. They can open up to you. Like you're a very low maintenance person in their life, or like you guys just click together so well. It's just so relaxing. Like I feel like you two, like if you guys got together and you sat in a room, you could just like chill and like be quiet and like be listening to music or watch videos or read and like just be in each other's presence and like not even worry about it or not have to even talk or communicate. Like, you know, I feel like they just think you're like a very calm, soothing person, and you soothe them quite a bit. You might even soothe their anxiety. We have 7 of Boons here, okay? So this person thinks you open lots of doors for them. They think you bring lots of opportunity into their life. Lots of opportunities, sorry. So whether that's like just like opportunities for work or creativity or relationships, I feel like they think they learn a lot from you and they take a lot from you and they really respect you. We have the Forge here, okay? So you're an extremely hard worker. Perhaps you own your own business, or you're trying to, or you're very creative or very innovative. You're very forward thinking, like perhaps you put yourself through college, perhaps you're working multiple jobs, or you just work very hard. You're very dedicated to whatever it is you do. Maybe you're very dedicated to school. And I feel like you're very dedicated to like in other parts of your life, like perhaps even if it's like a hobby, like makeup or tarot or, you know, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Like this person just sees how hard you work and how hard you learn. And that really attracts them to you. They really like that. They just think you're just a very wonderful, chill, down to earth, loving, caring person. And you're just extremely smart. They think you're an old soul, and they think you give them so much opportunities to grow and to learn and to just kind of advance themselves through life. Okay. All right, guys, please let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this reading. I love reading your comments. I will spend hours and hours and hours reading them. Also, quick reminder that I do have a tarot sale going on where it's $10 off all tarot readings. So my email is down below if you want to check that out. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Hello to those of you who picked a pile number 3, which is black tourmaline. I just bought this recently and I'm in love with it, but it gives me weird dreams. I don't know why. I guess that's like a weird thing to say. All right, let's see why your person has a crush on. Oh no, sorry. We're going to start with who has a crush on you, and then we're going to get to why. So we have Whale Spirit, which is trust the great mystery. We have Wombat Spirit, which is be at home. And we have the Stag Spirit, which is take the lead. Right off the bat, this person wants to ask you out so bad. They've probably been flirting with you already. If not, then they will start very soon. This is the kind of person, like, I don't think they believe in fate. I don't think they believe in like soulmates or anything like that. But they believe that the world is crazy and you never know what's going to happen. And because of that, you know, I feel like they're just kind of like they're just like throwing themselves into their feelings for you. We have be at home. So this is a person who, like, perhaps they're from your hometown, perhaps they're from wherever you're from. They could live by you now. Or like, you know, they just really they have really found a home within you. Okay. So this could be like somebody who, like, you've kind of adopted into your family, or just somebody who you're really, really close with. Like, they think they're close with you. Okay. So even if you're like, I don't know who this person is, like, this is just from this person's point of view. Okay. So yeah, they really find you, to be very homely, and they trust you quite a bit. And, so I feel like, again, like, I feel like most piles already know who their person is. And if you don't know who they are, then like they're going to come towards you pretty quickly. For me, Stag Spirit is like fast energy, and we have take the lead. So this person, even if you don't have feelings for them, I feel like they would try to like kind of get you to have feelings for them, if that makes sense. Like, they really want to flirt you up. They want to show you like how like things would be like if you were with them. They just really like want you to kind of see things from their perspective and be like, hey, like, you know, even if you don't see me as like somebody you can marry or settle down with, like, the world is crazy. Like, so like, let's just be together for a little while. I really like their energy. I feel like they're really fun. We have between worlds. So like, this person, like, they don't even care if they're like between stages or anything like that. They don't stop. Okay. So I feel like this person is kind of like in a place right now where like nothing is probably like going on for them. So they want to like create something kind of fun, which is like, we have like trust the great mystery here. Like, they just want to keep life a mystery. They just want to keep life being fun and exciting and wonderful and beautiful and, interesting and entertaining. And, you know, like, having a crush on you is just a part of that. And that sounds impersonal, but I don't think it's impersonal, because they could have chosen anybody, because, you know, life is crazy. So, you know, but they chose you. We also have the fates here. Okay. So this is a soulmate connection, or this could be a karmic connection. I feel like for you guys, it's probably more soulmate. So that's probably why, I put it right on top of be at home. That's probably why they feel like you're home to them. You know what I mean? Because like they've had a past life with you, or they just feel so connected to you. You probably feel very connected to them as well. This could actually be your crush as well, for some of you. But we also have to the sea. So like, this person has no idea what's going on. They have no idea what direction they're going, either in life or in relationships. I feel like this has to do with life as well. Like, I feel like this person, they don't really have like a life plan. If they do, it's probably all over the place, or it's probably like kind of crazy or kind of out there. Like, this person, they're just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to go with the flow and see what happens. But at the same time, I want the flow to go really, really fast, or just be really fun, or just be bumpy, or, like, they just really want like the most out of life. Like, I feel like they're kind of crazy. I feel like they would be fun. I feel like they have Aquarius energy for some of you guys, or fire. I feel like it's like fire or air energy going on there. There's like some chaotic good energy going on there. They feel like you see right through them. So we have threshold protection. Okay. So like, this is somebody, like, they don't let their true feelings out. And they show very few people their true feelings and how they actually like are thinking, are feeling, or, their true ideas. But I feel like they trust you with it, or you just see right through them. I feel like, cause she's not letting her guard down. So I feel like you just see right through them, and they don't have to let their guard down. But at the same time, I also feel like this is kind of like their feelings for you. So, you know, it's kind of like this person's like a character out of like a John Green novel, you know? Like, they're kind of like, okay, let's be crazy. Let's be teenagers or young adults, or like whatever your age is. Like, let's just be crazy. Let's have fun. Let's just like hang out together. Let's just like, you know, date for a while. But like, they have much deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. And they want more with you. They really do, because, you know, they're your soulmate, and they recognize that. you're their soulmate, and you know, but like I feel like it's kind of against their nature to like be quote held down, or to like admit that they have feelings like this, because they have like some sort of image they need to keep up. But you help them feel very strong. So you've probably helped them through some really hard times through their life, or perhaps they've helped you as well, but they feel like you keep them strong, you keep them grounded. We also have a lot of water going on here. Oh, we had water here as well, and water here, okay. So they could have a lot of water in their chart as well, or perhaps you met them by some water, or like maybe it was raining the day you met, I'm not quite sure, but I feel like they probably have a lot of water in their chart. So like maybe they're Aquarius, Sun, Cancer, Moon, or something like that. We also have the awakening, okay? So you've helped them like learn so many aspects of themselves. You've helped kind of like open up like a whole new way of thinking for them. And also I feel like them having a crush on you has sort of changed their perspective on not only you, but on life in general. Like, you know, like I feel like you have helped this person have some sort of awakening within themselves. Now let's see why they want to date you. Okay, they think you're a leader. We have 10 of Spells here. They think you're a leader. They think you help people when they're in trouble. You want to make sure that nobody's left behind. You, even if you're struggling yourself, you just want to make sure everybody else is okay before you are. And they really admire that, and they really think that's beautiful. And we have Seeker of Challenges. To me, this is the card of like fighting for what you really believe in, of articulating your arguments, of knowing that you're going to serve justice. And like to me, like this is like fighting fairly at the same time, because you can see his horse in the background, and like he could be on his horse like charging forward and like trying to fight, but like no, he's going to stand on his own 2 feet. He knows what he's about, you know, like this is how this person views you. Like you're an advocate for life. You're an advocate for those in your life that you love. You know, perhaps it could even be something like maybe you fight for certain rights, or like maybe you're a vegan or a vegetarian, or you know, like you have a cause and you fight for it. And that cause can be anything. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It can be anything that you think applies to you. We also have 6 of Spells, okay? So they think you're very talented, and they think you're very funny and entertaining and just fun to be around, and they think other people like to be around you for the same reason, okay? This person could also be in a group of your friends, like they could be a part of your friend group, or a part of some sort of group that you hang out with quite a bit. But at the same time, they think you have very close friends or very close work friends, and they think people really rally behind you, and they just kind of wait for you to do your magic, and that just really inspires them. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Please let me know down in the comments what you guys thought, because I love reading your guys' comments. Also, friendly reminder, I do have a tarot sale going on until December 15th. $10 off all readings. So if you're interested in that, my email is down below, so shoot me an email. And I hope to hear from you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.